to another episode of the fifth quarter. In today's episode, we'll talk about the New York Yankees. A talk about some NFL trades and releases. We'll talk about the Heat, Lakers, and Derrick Rose, some NHL headlines, and we'll talk about the thrilling Michigan and Indiana game. And to start, yes, we'll talk about the New York Yankees. As I'm sure most of you know, they have a lot of issues right now. Derek Jeter is still going through his rehab. Alex Rodriguez has his problems. He's on the DL, and as well as Curtis Granderson and Mark Teixeira. They are also on the DL. So, if the Yankees do not play well for the first couple of months of this season, that's why, okay? All of their best players are injured. I still do think that they could make the playoffs, but it's going to be a rough April and May for this baseball team. That's all I gotta say there. In the World Baseball Classic last weekend, a fight broke out between Canada and Mexico. Mexican pitcher threw a ball at a Canadian batter, and the umpires said to both teams, "You're warned, and you're warned." And here is what happened. The next pitch hits the batter in the back shoulder, thus forcing the batter to charge the mound. The pitch is clear, and a fight breaks out between both teams, and it wasn't all a brawl. Everyone was, well, I guess almost everyone was throwing punches in that fight. And here's the thing: when fights break out in any sport, I love that, okay? No matter if it's frickin' baseball, football, hockey especially, or basketball. I don't care. I love all fights. And I was actually excited to see that fight break out, but I know it's not right, but who cares? And again, I love sports fights, and that's all I'm going to say there. Von Miller, linebacker of the Denver Broncos, guaranteed that the Broncos would win the Super Bowl in 2013. Dude, it's like 7 or 6 months before the season even starts, okay? Slow down, alright? There's no need to guarantee anything yet, okay? Rex Ryan, I called him Rex Ryan. So, yes, no need to guarantee anything way before the season starts. Know this, Peyton is a joker in the playoffs, okay? That is why the Broncos will not win the Super Bowl. I do think that they could get a first-round bye and as well as win a playoff game, but I don't think they could get any further than the conference championship game. Alright, I don't even know or care who wins the Super Bowl of this season, okay? That is way long down the road, and you're talking too soon. Oh, it has been said that Wes Welker is going to explore the free agent market because he could not get a deal done with the Patriots in time, and he said he is going to take a look at the open market first, then come back to the Patriots and see what kind of offer he can get. All I have to say to that is, dude, please sign with the Patriots. Okay, we need you. You had your best years of your career in New England, and you know it, okay? So we'll try our best to pay you the money that you deserve. If it weren't up to me, and I know we have cap space, I would get you a 4-year contract, and then we'll negotiate how much we'll be able to pay you on that one. So, again, I still do think he'll wind up on the Patriots by all the time he does get signed with a team. Percy Harvin has been traded to the Seattle Seahawks for a first round and a third round pick. As some of you might remember, that the Vikings said they had no intent to trade Percy Harvin to anyone. It happened anyway. So, I guess this is an okay deal. I do think that the Seahawks do get the advantage of that trade over the Vikings because with this other receiver, they could really threaten the San Francisco 49ers in that division. They could also go on a long playoff run in the 2013 season. As for the Vikings, you get a first round and a third round this year, and I also think a mid-rounder next year. So, but if you ask me, the Seahawks did get the better end of that trade. Anquan Bolden has been traded to the San Francisco 49ers for a 6th round pick in this in this year's NFL draft. I totally see why the Baltimore Ravens did this. They gave Joe Flacco all of that money. They are going to be way over the cap. Yes, they do have to sign some of their star players, and I mean, they are tight in cap space right now. Okay, Ed Reed, a guy they have to sign. Ray Lewis is retired. Okay, like I said last week in this show, I would not be surprised if the Ravens made the playoffs. I totally see why they made this move, and if you're a Baltimore Ravens fan, hope for the best this season. A surprising release this week. James Harrison, linebacker of the Pittsburgh Steelers, another player I don't like because he's a dirty player. He gives too many headshots. He's been released by the Pittsburgh Steelers. I know he's one of their best defensive players, and I think he's getting a little bit up there now. I'm not sure of his exact age. I thought he was doing fine. I thought that they weren't going to even do anything to James Harrison. In fact, it didn't even enter my head, but it happened, and it's probably to get more cap room and also to sign their big free agent, Mike Wallace. So, if you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, hopefully they get that done. The Miami Heat are just cruising along this season. They have won 19 straight games. They are rolling past everyone right now. If you ask me, the next NBA champion will be the Miami Heat, okay? They are 47-14, just coasting past everyone. And like I said before, I do think they could meet up with OKC again in the finals, but same outcome. The Heat is going to win that championship once again if that happens, and even if the Heat do make the NBA Finals, in which I think they will, I don't care who they're facing, I think they are going to win, and that's all I gotta say that there. I'm gonna be back for a part 2.